So I wish that when someone told me about being a Christian, they would have said that it's not as easy as it sounds and all of my problems wouldn't get solved right away. That there would be challenges and tests and I would have to suffer for Jesus. I was listening to this song that Bethel Music came out with the other day called We Will Not Be Shaken. And it's a really good song, and while I was listening to it, I was thinking, is this true for me? We listen to songs or worship songs and I want the songs to be true for me, and I asked myself, will I not be shaken? Have I resolved to not be shaken when trials and sufferings come my way? Because I think in the culture we live in, we tend to be shaken a lot when things come our way. We live in this comfortable Christian culture where we don't want things to go wrong, and when they do, we think something's wrong with us or we sin, when actually it's just a trial or something that God's sending us our way to shape us and mold us into what he needs us to be. Paul was writing to Timothy and he said, if you are following Christ, you will have suffering. We talk about these promises that we get from God that we hold on to. I think this might be one of them. I'm just saying. I was in this Bible class just this past weekend, and the teacher was talking about how back in the day, the disciples who were preaching about Jesus, they would actually look forward to being persecuted, that they would look forward to being killed in front of thousands of people. Do I really measure up? I remember this one time a couple years ago, I was asking people to do a Bible study, or I would just read my Bible at work, and this guy came up to me and he started, challenging me about my faith and my identity in Jesus. We kind of got into it a bit, and I did not handle this persecution the right way. I don't even know if I can call that persecution. I don't know. I got angry. I went in a corner and cried, like literally. I think in this culture we just get really comfortable and we don't know what to do with suffering. I want to accept suffering into my walk with God. I want to have God trust me when he sends things my way, like he did with Job. There was the confrontation between God and Satan, and Satan was like, yo, look at Job, he's only worshiping you because you give him stuff. And God was like, nah, check this out, I'm gonna take stuff from him and he's still gonna worship me. I'm trusting him through suffering, and when we get through it, the blessing is gonna be twice than what he ever had. But even besides the blessing, God trusted him. He was bragging on Job. Dude's worshiping me, like no matter what, like in your face, Satan, like get out of here. I'm just rambling at this point, but my point is that in this Western culture, because I really don't think you see, a lot of comfortable Christians anywhere else, we really should start accepting suffering into our lives and really be bold and stand up for what we believe in. And of course, I'm not saying to go out on your street corner with a soapbox and a megaphone and start screaming about the gospel and screaming about Jesus and hope that changes someone's heart. It doesn't work like that. What I'm trying to ask is that, when people stand up for something or when they're counterculture to what everyone else is doing, there's usually opposition, right?